Have you ever said to yourself, "I'm just not hungry in the morning"? Or perhaps you've heard that skipping breakfast helps with weight control or gives your body a break. For many people in their 40s or 50s, skipping breakfast may not cause noticeable problems, but after 65, the body changes in ways that make that habit much riskier. As one physician explained to his older patients, after 65, your body doesn't bounce back the way it used to. It needs steady support. Today, we're going to gently unpack why skipping breakfast after 65 can quietly increase health risks, and why this first meal of the day may be more important now than ever before. Let's take this step by step. Muscle loss accelerates after 65. One of the biggest biological changes after 65 is the accelerated loss of muscle mass. Muscle is not just about lifting heavy objects. It helps you stand up from a chair, climb stairs, maintain balance, regulate blood sugar, protect your joints. When you skip breakfast, your body remains in a fasting state for 12 to 14 hours or longer. During prolonged fasting, the body may break down muscle tissue for energy. Henry, 74, believed eating less would help him stay lean. He skipped breakfast daily for years. Gradually, he noticed his legs felt weaker. Carrying groceries became more difficult. He felt unsteady stepping off curbs. After discussing nutrition with his doctor, he began adding protein in the morning: eggs, Greek yogurt, or a protein smoothie. Within months, he felt stronger and more stable. After 65, the body needs regular protein intake to preserve muscle. Breakfast is your first opportunity each day to protect that strength. Skipping it removes a critical chance to defend your independence. Blood sugar becomes more sensitive. As we age, our body's ability to regulate blood sugar becomes less efficient. When you wake up, blood sugar is already lower after a night of fasting. If you skip breakfast and drink only coffee, your blood sugar may drop further or spike sharply later when you finally eat. This instability can lead to irritability, fatigue, brain fog, dizziness, and increased fall risk. Susan, 69, often felt shaky by 10 a.m. She blamed aging. In reality, she hadn't eaten since dinner the night before. Once she began eating a small breakfast with protein and fiber, her mid-morning crashes disappeared. Balanced blood sugar supports mental clarity, stable mood, safer movement, and better heart health. Skipping breakfast increases the chance of starting your day in a weakened state. Increased risk of dizziness and falls. Falls are one of the most serious threats to independence after 65. When you skip breakfast, especially combined with dehydration, your blood pressure may drop more easily when you stand. Richard, 77, liked to begin his day with light chores. One morning, he bent down to pick something up and felt a wave of dizziness. He had skipped breakfast and had only had coffee. He didn't fall, but it frightened him. After 65, your body has less physiological reserve. That means it cannot compensate as quickly for low blood sugar or dehydration. A small morning meal improves circulation, stabilizes blood pressure, and reduces the risk of sudden weakness. Breakfast isn't just about hunger, it's about safety. Slower metabolism needs steady fuel. Many older adults skip breakfast believing it helps maintain weight, but after 65, metabolism naturally slows. Skipping meals can cause the body to conserve energy more aggressively. Later in the day, hunger intensifies, leading to larger meals and potential weight gain. Dorothy, 71, skipped breakfast to cut calories. By evening, she was extremely hungry and ate heavier dinners. Over time, her weight increased. Once she began eating a moderate breakfast, adding protein and fiber, her appetite balanced out. She stopped overeating at night. Regular nourishment supports metabolic rhythm. Skipping breakfast may disrupt that rhythm. Consistency matters more than restriction. Missed nutrient opportunities when absorption declines. After 65, nutrient absorption decreases. The stomach produces less acid, digestion slows, the body becomes less efficient at extracting vitamins and minerals. That means every meal becomes more valuable. Breakfast can provide calcium for bones, vitamin D support if paired with fortified foods, B vitamins for brain function, fiber for digestion, and protein for muscle. If you skip breakfast, you lose 1/3 of your daily opportunity to nourish your body. Margaret, 80, struggled with fatigue and mild anemia. Her doctor noticed her overall food intake was low, especially in the morning. After adding nutrient-dense breakfasts, her energy improved. After 65, nourishment is not optional, it is protective. Cognitive clarity depends on morning fuel. The brain uses a significant amount of your body's energy, even at rest. Skipping breakfast may reduce mental sharpness, especially in older adults whose glucose regulation is less stable. Have you ever felt slower in the morning, less focused, slightly confused? That may not be just aging, it may be lack of fuel. A small breakfast with protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates provides steady energy to the brain. Mental clarity is part of independence. Protecting it begins with nourishment. Let's pause and reflect. This isn't about eating a heavy meal. It isn't about forcing food when you feel uncomfortable. It's about understanding that your body after 65 has different needs than it did decades ago. Breakfast can be simple. Greek yogurt with berries, oatmeal with nuts and seeds, scrambled eggs with whole grain toast, a protein smoothie with fruit. Small, balanced, steady. The goal is support, not excess. So I'd like to ask you gently, do you often skip breakfast? How do you feel by mid-morning? Have you noticed changes in your strength or balance over the years? Consider trying one simple experiment. Eat a balanced breakfast every day for 2 weeks. Observe your energy, your clarity, your steadiness. Small changes create long-term protection. If this video gave you insight, please like it so more adults over 65 can benefit. Subscribe for more thoughtful, science-informed guidance on aging with strength and dignity. And share this with someone who proudly says, "I never eat breakfast." Because after 65, breakfast is no longer optional fuel. It's daily protection for your muscles, your brain, your heart, and your independence.